does that mean that you could essentially use a mono reverb pedal with a stereo delay, and when it comes out the mix output, if that reverb, if the reverb is mono, like I have a board, a client, he's like, how do I configure this? I really like this. I was like an MXR reverb, but it's like a mono reverb, but then he has like a Walrus D1 or something that's just stereo. Essentially, I could run each of those into the loops, but then the reverb output would be TS into a TRS with the tip and ring connected, and that reverb would essentially go out dual mono, if I'm correct.
Yeah, you'd be
Wow.
putting the same reverb on both the left and right
Whoa.
sides. And so yeah, you can totally mix
Wow.
things like that, no problem.
That's amazing.
Sorry, listener, as we just kind of nerd out here and figure out how we're going to build our next
I'm
rig.
I'm literally just, my mind is just being blown by this.
I love
it's
it.
just like that solves so many things I'd already have to kind of like, oh well, we could do this. It's cool because as a rig builder, and you guys can attest, I hate when someone's like, hey, I want to do this, and they're stuck on it. I'm like, well, I hate always recommending something that they have to buy, like a new reverb, when they really love that reverb, but they really want this stereo option. So a box like this that's affordable, that you can keep that favorite, say, holy grail reverb that you have, but
Yep.
you have stereo delays that you've wanted to use and stuff, and you've had that since your grandfather gave it to you when you were 5 years old. I don't know, something like that. Like you've had it a long time. With this simple box,
Grandma
you can still
gave it to you.
implement that. Grandma, grandpa, someone, whoever gave it. I built it back when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying is like the fact that you can still implement that box with newer of like a timeline or an H90 or something is really cool. So I'm just like already giddy